Yeah, you better buckle in for this video. Things are going to get a little chaotic and crazy and scary because we are letting RNGesus take the wheel. Iron Patriot landed this week. He's yet another card that features the word random, much like every other card in this deck. This is all just a bunch of random effects tossed into a deck. A lot of these are random card generators. Most of those, you know, in hand, kind of like Iron Patriot, Valentina. But we've also got other stuff like Cersei. This is the absolute random queen. And we're going to have some silly Cersei moments in this video, transforming cards into random stuff. Shauna generates random stuff. Gwynpool buffs your hand with random targets. Even Nocturne here replaces locations with random ones. And basically each of these cards, perhaps most of all is Gambit, just introduces so much chaos. And you never really know what exactly is going to happen in a deck like this. Erisham, of course, adding even more random stuff into the random mix, sometimes creating random cards for even more random on random. And yeah, like, this is obviously not a real deck. Nobody should play this or try to climb with it or whatever. But as is always the case, these kind of fun decks or theme decks, I wanted to see how well this could actually perform. So in this video, you're going to see all 10 games I played with this deck in order, and you're going to just join this journey right alongside me to see if this deck can actually manage to get a winning record in at least 10 games. Can RNGesus and the Chaos actually prevail? Well, you're about to find out. Game number 1, and if I saw that right, it looks like Hulkling is Arnim Zola, which is great. Really good Hulkling result. So we, remember, have Erisham in this list, so we are going to get a nice boost on turn 3. It's like we could play Storm already. It's probably pretty good, actually, with Arnim Zola. Oh my god, the randomness is even better. So, like, we'll go Storm here, and then, you know, just play a big card here, hopefully, and then, like, Arnim Zola that sucker. Mobius is really not a problem at the moment. I don't even right now. Cannonball's kind of my biggest guy, but he's technically a little risky because he might push some cards the wrong way. So, like, next turn I can play him here. That's still a 10 power Cannonball. He copies here first, pushes a card out. Then copies here, pushes a card out. Is there a risk that he pushes something too big into flooding is the question, right? Something that beats 15. I don't know. I mean, let's set up like this. We're going to get a Nick Fury card, so maybe the Nick Fury 6-drop will just be better. Malekith is kind of spooky, but not necessarily. Oh my god, I love it, dude. Let's just do Hulkling on Hulkling. This is way better. I like this a lot. Yeah, this is funnier than Hulk, right? It's funnier than Hulk and should be just as, it should be exactly the same effectiveness. So we can actually go Hulkling into Korg, which is kind of a nice little bonus, I guess. 14 power right is still not nothing. Galacta's actually totally fine. Yeah, I mean, it does put 12 power here, so that does check this lane a little bit, but I'm really not even necessarily trying to win this lane. This is better because it's random, right? Well, I mean, this was randomly generated, but you get the idea. Yeah, I mean, let's see, right? We have priorities, so I kind of expect this to go off. I think 14 plus 5 should be plenty left. I mean, even with like a Dr. Doom or something, I don't think that's a problem. And then we're gonna have an 18-point lead mid, so it's like a lot of power here. Galacta can make things weird, I guess. Shang-Chi, that's there, is actually fine for that. That's probably great news. I don't think this can be big enough now. Let's go, dude. Game number 1 in the books. Yeah, that's a good start. Pretty insane Hulkling high roll for game 1. Luigi Enjoyer, the Mario player. All right, 1-0, or yeah, 1-0. Let's see what's next. The Randomination. Erisham, okay. Maria's good. We love Cersei. We could probably build out a little Cersei lane, like Maria and the 2-drop maybe. Black Cat, if we generate a Hela, I guess is pretty sweet. Mirage, that's great. Okay. Some bonus stats. This is, we probably don't want to put the Mirage card in a Cersei spot. Dude, this is my second straight game with Triskelion. Is this the featured location right now? If so, that is insanely perfect for this. I didn't even know it. Hey, we played Hip Enjoyer the other day, I think. Or no, we played Mrs. Hip. We might have also played Hip Enjoyer. I don't know. They're top 5K, but then again, I'm almost top 5K. I actually hit Infinite so fast this month that I was like 3K when I debuted, which is... I mean, that happens some months, I guess. It depends on how quick I go. I mean, Bishop's probably bigger than Cyclops always, we have to imagine. Oh, I love Valentina, actually. That's really good. We are going to have 4 energy, though, so 2 2s might be more interesting. Madam Web's pretty great for Cersei there, but that does lock me in, right? I'm, like, committed. I have a 2, a 3, and a 3. I mean, that's a lot. That's sometimes enough to win. Yeah. Like, that's a big enough power commitment. You know, a couple 3s, let's say, is like 5 each on average. Yeah, maybe 4 each on average. That's 8. Another 2 is like 3 is 11 plus 7 is an 18 power location. Like, even if that doesn't necessarily... Dude, I'm all in. Let's go. I know you got Victoria Hand. I don't, but I'm all in. And I know some of you are probably mad, like, why didn't you add Victoria Hand, Regis? Snack is built for her. I know. Number one, she's so boring in the thumbnails, guys. All the Victoria Hand videos do worse because you cannot put this card in a thumbnail. She's so boring. What's happening here, by the way? I'm like frozen. Number 2, she doesn't say the word random. Every card here says random, bro. You just got to deal with it. Dude, White Tiger is insane here. So let's play a White Tiger for now. I think that's fine. I actually kind of hope this Tiger goes mid, right? Mid would be good. Right's probably okay. Oh, whoa. Putting the ice cubes there is very interesting. Probably wasn't really hoping for too much out of it, I guess. Unfortunately, this Angel is going to save their Luna Snow for a minute. Kind of sucks. Now, Bishop's not going to get bigger than... Like, I don't think Bishop's going to get bigger than... Cyclops at this stage even, right? This is the on-curve play. I can go Visible Woman Cersei next turn. Hit Monkey is technically smaller than Luna, but I guess worst case I can put a Invisible Woman in there to like protect, right? I don't want to go Cersei too soon, right? I want to surprise them with it. Their cards being buffed here though is kind of becoming a bit of a pickle, to be honest. Oh boy, that's big, but I'm hopeful that the Cersei can steal, because White Tiger in particular, right, is insane. Yeah, Invisible Woman here just protects Hit Monkey. You don't even technically have to have that, but I don't know, man. This might be enough to surprise left, and then mid we're still ahead, and right we're gonna be ahead. It's really gonna come down to the Cersei here just hitting big enough, I guess. The White Tiger needs to be a big 6. Crystal's solid. Air's pretty great. Odin is, oh my god, Odin Cersei! That's gonna turn into an Airshim, which is not necessarily great, but what? No, that made us way smaller. No, no. Oh my god, dude, we win this game if it's Cersei. That we lost 5 points. Oh my god, dude, it's crazy. By the way, that the lockjaw works. Like 7 things happened between that lockjaw and the Cersei. Like, how does the Cersei still go through? I know how it works because it's like the last step is when it's officially played, you know, like when all is said and done after all the on reveals go off, that's when the play is finished. I do wish like they said like after card is staged here almost, you know. Absolutely insane. Like any other 4-drop probably wins this game, right? Well, maybe not any 4-drop. You know, a lot of other 4-drops win this game. Just any like 4-5, just a generic, you know, the thing would have been perfect here. We would have had +5 here. Man, even a good hit off this, you know, like Lasher was kind of a low roll. Like a lot of great stuff in the deck, and then you know that's obviously an Airshim card. We don't know what we're gonna get, but Even airship usually has some pretty good hits. Ah, 1-1, and that was a freaking close one, dude. That's quite a name. Guys, what's a gooner? No, don't say. I know. I'm kidding. I'm hip with the memes, guys. I'm young and cool. Trust me, I'm very cool. So Beta Ray Bill on turn 3's like pretty solid, right? Like if you hit the hammer, you're really pumped. We'll put it on Ant Maze too, just in case. Like the threat of the hammer, it's so unlikely to be drawn. But between, well, I guess we're not gonna have a Nokia because we're not old Airship Army. We're new Airship. Bifrost, yeah, I mean, we're stacking up a lot of low power cards here, unfortunately. Beta Ray Bill does support that a little more though. Dude, this Nico, what the heck, dude? Doubled Ant Maze is nuts. Oh, dude, we need to try that soon, right? Soon. Yeah, every turn that goes by and I'm further away from it, but I don't want to miss my curve too much. I mean, theoretically, these are both still decent targets, but that's the target right there, man. I really need that hammer though, dude. Give me that hammer. Oh, bro, Cersei's pretty good too. Maybe we wait for the Gambit. It's getting kind of worse technically every turn, but curve does matter a lot here. We can go the 2-3s next turn, then maybe Cersei them, right? So you have a Spider-Woman lane, the stacked up right lane here. And then you know, big Cersei lane maybe. Yeah, I don't think it's Nick this time. We did get if we hit the Nico, like this is you do actually kind of trust this Cersei lane, but if you don't hit the Nico, maybe we give ourselves a little bit of an option here, right? Maybe we do kind of this, then you can maybe go Cersei left, maybe go Cersei mid, so that way I don't know, like an extra body here. There's also Hydra Bob though, so like we can move Bob. Dude, if the Gambit hits the Nico, it's like, forget it, right? We're just in a great spot. I guess on the logic that if it doesn't hit the Nico, it's hitting one of these two. So maybe on that argument, you don't need the Spider-Woman so much. We might as well Black Swan just in case. I don't think it matters much, but you never know. Nico! Nice. Oh, I forgot we could lose Cersei too. I'm a genius. I'm talking like the Cersei's guaranteed to be there, but she's absolutely not guaranteed to be there. Riga on the Hulkling. Wait, what? What? Oh, it was a She-Hulk, but they didn't really float anything, so that's just gonna be 12. I mean, they didn't float, did they? How much did they? Well, no, this cost 1 because they floated turn 4, and this cost 3, so it's 4. So they did actually float 1. They could play a 1-drop, but usually that's not gonna be enough, right? There is a part of me that's like, man, Shauna's a pretty good spread, but the problem is here, it doesn't always beat the Hulkling. A lot of stuff here misses, you know, Nova, Squirrel Girl, like 12 is kind of the exact wrong number. And then here you usually kind of only go to 10. I'm gonna try the Cersei, man. I don't know, dude. Let's see. They went left, Wiccan mid, and Patriot. Oh god, this is gonna be hard to hit it. Well, maybe not. We're already at 14. If these just don't low roll like crazy. What? That is the sickest hit, dude. Ghost Rider into the Nickberry and in Baku too. I love it, dude. That is so sick. Wow. So that's 2-2? No, 2-1. Only lost 1 game. 2-1. Okay, let's actually go. Well, we don't have a 2-drop. I mean, the odds of Agent 13 hitting a 2-drop though are just so slim. I mean, it's still better than Chavez. I mean, so Snow Guard gone. That would generally be a pretty good card for us, I think. Nah, not a 2-drop, but it does fill the curve at least. I'll take that. If we could hit that Cersei again, man, this would be really nice. Build out a little Cersei lane here. I feel like I've had Cersei every game, which is great because it's very good and very fun. It's random that kind of fixes some of the randomness, you know? Oh, hey, look. You have the same cards, sir. So Nocturne for 4. Oh, I do like this a lot, though. Dang. gonna have a ton of energy next turn. The problem is I'm probably gonna have priority, so Gambit's, I mean, maybe not bad now that this is here. Oh man, maybe really good. Hold up, what's this gonna be? Oh my god, bro, Cersei there. I mean, not the strongest, but not bad by any means, right? Not bad. Gambit plus A-bomb now looks pretty good. I mean, I guess I don't know if I want that sequencing specifically, right? Maybe this. Wait, is this the Patriot card though? We don't really want that. We want him to be cheap. I mean, Warlock seems pretty good here. It's like enough usually to win, especially if you snipe that Gladiator. Like, forget it. You could do Nocturne, I guess, and then Blade the Warlock. We know there's probably not a Cersei coming, and I guess it's technically possible. Oh, no, it's new cards. No, it's not possible anymore, right? It used to be possible. Maybe Nocturne just to support this enough right now, and then it may not be enough for the record. Get rid of the Warlock. Kind of sad to get rid of the Warlock. I think I just don't play the Blade. Warlock's honestly not a terrible card because that's the worst. I keep forgetting to account for Gambit, but that is the worst, dude. I kept the extra cards in hand, subconsciously a genius, and I got punished anyway, man. Well, now I'm really sad. That was technically a net gain, I guess, for me. Oh, it's funny, the Sage animates, but Gambit ruined our day. So. Yeah, I don't think left is gonna feel too winnable, so let's just stack mid here to try to win off this Warlock and hopefully get a good turn 6 play. Nocturne, of course, will move out and try to play something big here. I mean, if they go, the Mojo is like some pretty good defense here. Oh, Sage gets wrecked by Shadow King. I need an Odin. Odin! Shauna. Oh, this hand is so bad, dude. Maybe I win like this, though, right? Yeah, the one drop here is usually not good. Yeah, this looks pretty impossible. I don't know. I need like Ebony Maw here. I don't know. That Shadow King was really detrimental, I'll say. Sokovia doesn't matter to me. Certainly. Oh, they committed a lot left, but they're still... Oh, that's so big. So big. We can't win, right? There's no stats big enough here. 20 is just too much. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of close, right? Like, kind of close. We needed Odin. Yeah, Shadow King just a little too strong on that Sage. Still would have been tough, but I bet we could have played a bigger card here. Although Shauna wasn't really big enough. We would have had 21, and then we would have needed to net over this 2. So we would have needed 4 points. It's pretty hard to get to even then. Like, pretty tough. So that's 2 and 2. I think the A-bomb would have helped a lot for the record, but maybe still not enough this game. Working from home. I know that, man. That's a good title. Oh. I don't think so. Red Hulk's pretty amazing, but this hand is too expensive right now, dude. Even with Erishim, this hand's gonna be too expensive. I mean, I guess I will say, like, you know, just kind of a She-Hulk into a Hulkling into a Heimdall could be pretty nuts. I guess with Heimdall, you kind of want Ant-Man to go left, but because, you know, things tend to condense left, but there's Aunt May, so do I want this on the Aunt May? It's probably not. Probably any medium-sized top deck here would just be a better target for it. If we skip turn 3, we can play She-Hulk on 4. Obviously. We can even play Agent 13 and float 3. We're going to have 5 energy next turn. She-Hulk's going to cost 3. So would I rather just sit on this though and She-Hulk costs 2 and then maybe I can play a card with her that I top deck, you know, play a 3-drop for instance. Probably. I don't think Agent 13 adds enough upside. I don't think we're Havocing, right? Particularly 2 Havocs like on Sinister London can be a big problem because they start to eat away at your energy. It goes under, it goes negative, you know. Okay, so they top decked the Red Hulk. Oh, here we go. This is exactly what we were talking about. Yeah. So I need 2 more spaces for Sinister London, I think. Let's go ahead and do Polaris here, maybe. That makes her bigger. solid card to get bigger. I do want to make sure there's some power left and it's not all clogged up with small stuff. Oh, that's a really good Doc Ock. This one's gonna hit the Havoc too, which is gonna blow my curve. Wow. Well, maybe anyway. Oh, Mirage, please. Please, Mirage. No, please, Mirage. Nice! That was kind of a save, dude. Thank you, Agent 13. My problem still, though, ultimately, is that I'm not gonna have a lot of space here for, like, you know, I mean, the Hulkling is huge, but the problem is the opponent. Maybe I play the Heimdall now. That makes the London a little better, but I mean, effectively, it just gives me maybe a Titania. So these two move left. Mid is stacked, and I have 3 spots. Well, it doesn't really help, I guess. There's no space to copy anyway, right? It doesn't really matter. It's the same difference. So this will leave me 2 spaces left, which, again, that doesn't really help. You know what I mean? We could send that Green Goblin back over, I guess, at some point, but not really. I mean, they're just gonna have that Red Hulk, right? That's the problem here, is like their Red Hulk's just gonna be, you know, as big or bigger. Cannonball now is actually insanely good for us. Oh, well, no, I guess there's 2. No, it didn't matter, actually. I take that back. It does nothing. We have priority, so unfortunately this Titania, I mean, they're not likely to play here though, are they? I just need to fill my curve regardless though, so the Red Hulk's not too big, but I think it might already literally just be too big, right? Is it just too big? Well, no, it doesn't flip either other spot. No, it's totally fine. No, it's totally fine. I wonder if they, well, I don't know if they could afford to play the Cannonball early because, you know, they needed it to mana wise, energy wise, but huh. I felt very manipulated this game, but we just had the numbers, dude. Like, this Hulkling was just freaking big, dude. She-Hulk was freaking big. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that Mirage versus the Havoc was a big deal, I think. Didn't actually math it out, but I think it was a big deal. Sweet! We're 3-1, I think. No, 3-2. 3-2. I mean, Wong Gwynpool is like kind of crazy, and then like actually pretty nuts with Cersei too. That's like 1 location committed. So turn 3 is Wong, turn 4 is Gwynpool, plus maybe something, who knows, right? Like possible, but need a 1-drop maybe. But then I need to win another spot. It becomes the challenge, right? Like that's really committed into 1 place. Also, Gwynpool and Cersei kind of don't interact that well theoretically, I guess. Oh, Triskelion might be really nice for us. Sentry's also really, really good for Cersei. So maybe we put Wong here. We can still Gwynpool first, and then Sentry like wherever, mid or something. Okay, Mojo's from Triskelion. So we kind of want this to hit not Cersei, right? Because we want it to really just hit Sentry a lot. Because Cersei's gonna transform herself because of Wong, right? I think. So we basically want this to hit Sentry like 6 times. Is what I really want. I mean, you know, scared of Shang-Chi always. Basically, I want 6 Sentry hits. We're getting 0. Okay. Well, at least Kraven. Oh my god. This is also now a completely insane play. Maybe we like this better than Sentry, don't we? Because it's still really cool for Cersei. Well, it turns into an Airsham, I guess. So next turn would be like Cersei plus Kraven, maybe. And you got 10 and 10. There's honestly a lot of interesting stuff to do here. Because I don't even hate like Sentry Kraven. You know, that still gives you a really good Cersei line. But you have 15 here. I mean, I guess 20 is more ultimately. You always end up with 7 here. These are 6 drops, so like, who knows? I mean, this is kind of safer, I think. You still end up with 17 at the spot of your choosing thanks to Kraven. Oh my god. Well, okay, now I really don't know. Do we Cersei too early on this? I'm trying to think about like when do we want to start. Now Leech becomes maybe pretty interesting because of like Null. Like they may want to play a Null. Oh, does this screw them? Does the Silk screw them? I wonder. I'm thinking about this now because I want to get that leech in, I think. Oh, I don't really want to play there necessarily, though. We might just do this. Really stack here. And then next turn is like Cersei right and whatever, Valentina left currently, I guess. Yeah, I think this is okay, actually. Leech turns off Null, maybe, if they don't play it now. Like, obviously they can play it now. But also maybe Arnim Zola. Mr. Fantastic, that's chill, whatever. And then Venom, okay, that's chill. I wonder if that Silk really screwed them up at all. I mean, the Deadpool's kind of late to be great anyway, so I don't know, but, you know, in theory. Yeah, let's try it, dude. This is like a couple 6-drops, I think, and an Airshim. 2 Airshim, actually, maybe? No, 1. Cersei doesn't evolve herself the first time, but I think she might the second time. I actually don't know how it works. Maybe 3 6-drops in an Airshim? Is that how it's gonna work? Colleen's Deathlock. Sentinel. I hope I shouldn't have done Silk last. Well, I guess I'm Silking. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, no, this is actually, that helps the Kraven. Yeah, nice. Okay. There is no way we lose this without some kind of catastrophic destroyer type line. Okay. Great. Oh, I forgot Death is there. Oh, she doesn't evolve herself even the second time. Okay, that's good to know. I thought she might the second time, but I guess it's still, she's not fully resolved yet, so that makes sense. Kind of like the Lockjaw works, this doesn't work. Great hits. In hindsight, I'm thinking a little bit about Destroyer. Like, was this risky? A lot of 6-drops. I forgot Death is there to push past Airshim. That's insane. Yeah, this is a great win, dude. Also, we're 4-2 now. Cersei is the MVP of this deck, no question, man. Really, really good Cersei. That's cool. Okay, yeah, doubt Gambit's all that exciting. Probably better than Patriot, though, for the record. Patriot's a lot worse, I bet. We're 4-2, I think. Yeah, 4-2. Honestly, if we get to 5, I'm kind of pumped. Like, that's already, I'm like, not mad. Scorpion, pretty great here, into that bigger hand of Snowguard cards. Also, they kind of want a big hand, I guess. Leader might be cool sometimes, like, you know, I don't know, Devil Dinosaur or something. My hand's probably gonna be pretty big too. Mirage is giving them a Baron Mordo. I'm not too stressed about that, I suppose. Bolt's Tower, that's good for us. Yeah, I think it's Mordo, man. Nothing else good here. Surely this Red Hulk's gonna connect soon. We hope. 199's a solid body. Just play this down, I think. Pretty happy. Oh, dude, what? Countered! Natural Nemesis here. I don't think we like Nick better, do we? I don't think so. Gonna do 2099 mid for 2 reasons. Number 1, Xandar. You kind of want your tall cards away from Xandar. You kind of don't mind them in Thunderbolt's Tower, but we'd obviously rather do that on 6. But more importantly, perhaps, it does leave us some movement options. You know, if we get like a Heimdall, for instance, pushing him left is now a possibility. So this is often the turn they would play a Devil Dinosaur. Like, do I want to just leader here? We certainly don't know if that's going to connect. We might just get like a 3-drop, but I mean, Hulk's not really great right now either. Are they just giving up right, or do they have a way to bail out of this? You know, are they running like I don't even know, Cersei, I guess that's what we have. I don't know, I'm gonna go leader, man. I think turn 5 is a key turn for these kind of decks. I think it's Devil Dino a lot. They played 1 card, so that's a good sign. Nice, really nice. We have a giant hand, and we can make it bigger technically too, but Nick Fury maybe. I mean, as far as we know, right is just like secured, right? It seems completely trivial. Gambit makes the hand smaller, so really not my favorite play. We could just go for like a full Devil Dino setup, I guess. It does make the Gambit a lot more interesting. I feel like I want to support mid a little more than just that, though. So maybe it's like this, right? It's like 9 power, but kind of more because of Devil Dinosaur. Like Red Hulk's arguably a little more at a baseline, but not really because Gambit has some hits. The problem is if Gambit hits Void, we set up for a tie. I mean, that's pretty unlikely. Famous last words. Famous last words is pretty unlikely, he says. Oh, scared me, dude. Scared me. Well, I don't see us losing left now with our double dino setup here. I don't know what's their plan here. They're hoping to win mid, but we had the same. Yeah, I don't think this plan works. I don't know. It did steal the back left, but we could have afforded the Gambit here, by the way. Thought one of these cards might go here, but I guess they don't really have a choice, right? There's no choice. Like, what can you do? That Void just so punishing here. Oh! Maybe not worth the risk. I don't know, dude. We were ahead a lot. Maybe not worth the risk. I like living on the edge, though. Also, we're 5-2, which is insane. And frankly, like I said, if I get to 5 wins, I consider this a victory because this deck is not good. Going 50-50 is a triumph. So we've already kind of hit my goal. And you know, we might pick up a couple more. Who knows? 5-2, man. It's really good. All right, Quicksilver, actually kind of interesting now in Airshim again. Not really necessary, but dude, they're legit gonna think I'm just a Quicksilver Patriot deck, man. And then we play the Gwynpool on 3. That's insane. Airshim Patriot's kind of cool because you really get to support it with that big boost. Infinite, dude, that's fun too. Okay. I mean, I think we're definitely pushing this Patriot. It's gonna fill the hand, but I'm just gonna draw something random anyways. On average, it's I guess on average it's way better, and indeed, it's way better. Okay, so that's gonna cost even less. Oh my god, dude, Valhalla is nuts. Do I put Blob here just to have him eat again? Destroyer is actually busted though. Wait a minute, they're also Airshim. They're playing their 4-cost Destroyer this turn. Are you kidding me right now, dude? This guy is a freaking god. So we're gonna play Blob here. He's gonna go off twice. He's gonna be really, really big. Then we're gonna figure out, I don't know, maybe Infinite stuff? Alliance! Are you kidding me? Why would you even play it here? This guy is the greatest player in the world. I am completely dumbfounded. How often does somebody fill the 4th spot? The Patriot... I mean, I guess they knew the Patriot was going to go off again, but that's just the sickest thing I've ever seen in my entire freaking life. I don't think we want to go for Infinite. I think we can do bigger numbers without it, but the problem here is I got to win multiple spots. Like, Nick and Bucky are pretty big. I'm just hoping they have some garbage here. It's actually not bad. Spooky, like, where does that end up, you know? God dang it. I mean, 15 there is just not, I can't get to 15 there, so that was just pretty much a wasted. Dude, that freaking ghost, this Blob is cursing me. He was gonna be so sick. Well, I mean, it seems so trivial for them to win left now, and I don't have any way to disrupt that or interrupt that or anything, right? So I think we're just cooked. I'm gonna say I'm going for Bruce over Bucky because I believe we desperately need it. I don't think it's possible here though. I think we're just cooked. That Alliance was the most insane Alliance in history. Thanos into Ant-Man. Yep, that'll do it. Did Bruce hit? He did not. Man, dude. Can you imagine that Blob going off twice, dude? At least 26 power. What a legendary opponent. Maria, I'm drunk, is the greatest snap player in the world. Oh, we're 5-3 now. That was gonna be a 6-2 game so often, man. Okay. Monster Island. Not really very good for Cersei, I guess. Agent 13's a solid Cersei play though, usually. Khazar, we've got Shauna in the deck, so we got that too. Not bad. Oh my god, curve, dude. We're zooing out, man. We're zooing out. Khazar is looking amazing. Thought about putting Maria mid, but there might be a slightly better Cersei target, you know. We're just leaving myself some options here, basically, I'm thinking. Dude, I cannot believe I accidentally played this into Triskelion. Are you kidding me? Gilgamesh? We are literally building our own zoo deck. This is crazy. It is build your own Khazar zoo, man. Oh, Jubilee. This must be a Mr. Negative deck. Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, I think we like Cersei mid still, so I think Gilgamesh left is sensible. I mean, right seems gone unless we find, you know, exactly Shang-Chi or something. Cersei mid with like Lasher is okay. Lady Deathstrike's not gonna do it. Mr. Negative. Okay, they're kind of giving me some space mid though, man. I like that. Oh, dude, do we give a shot on this? I don't know if it's time yet. Cersei now is a little early, but it's like you don't really want to Cull Obsidian. That maybe you're just okay with Cull Obsidian though, you know, like maybe that's all you need. Part of me wants to rip the Gambit into this Cassandra and try to pull it back, but it's just so freaking unlikely, you know. It's so unlikely. There's just no way that connects. Sunspot's actually already kind of similar to Lasher, but Lasher has the debuff, of course. I can't play Cersei and Gambit next turn, but I'm just gonna see, man. I don't know. Is there like an Iron Man coming down here too would be pretty spooky. I guess Lady Deathstrike could delete an Iron Man though. Jane. Okay, well, there's an Iron Man coming at some point. Arnim Zola Jane. Okay. Yeah, do they have priority off this? Still no? Dang, dude. What's here? Another Sunspot, huh? Well, I can't beat an Iron Man with Deathstrike. It does make Gambit like slightly more interesting though, right? Boy, did this hand get bad. Is there anything off like Cull Obsidian? I mean, they only have 2 spots for all these Jane cards, but if they got an Iron Man, they don't need more than 2. You know what I mean? Like that's plenty. This play is literally for just Gambit. This... Any 2 drops, Hazmat, maybe 5 drops. I don't think Arrow's gonna matter. Any other 5 drops that are really disruptive, Valkyries, probably bad. Anything here like 6s, 2s. If I thought this could hit an iron, like, you know, if we didn't have priority, this would be amazing, but I literally think Gambit's our best chance, man. I don't know. I guess this adds 3 power here is the most I can add. This only adds 2. Gambit needs to hit something, dude. I don't know. Nova is not even enough anymore, so it's got to be like, oh my god. God. I cannot believe it actually hit the Nova, dude. No! We could have tried to play for that. Again, not that it would have mattered, as you can see. We got bodied elsewhere, but still, dude, completely insane that we sniped the Nova and still didn't even win this spot. We didn't account for the Giga snipe, but we couldn't have won anywhere else anyway. The zoo wasn't big enough to beat negative. Shoot, so now we're 5-4. This game is gonna determine. This is our final game. It's gonna determine whether we have a 50-50 win rate or a winning record. Oh, these last 2 games have been heartbreakers, man. Like so close, I feel like. All right, what is this? Oh, Eliath, a 612 Eliath. Okay, that's pretty great. Yeah, I'm not mad about that. Mysterio's kind of good with Cersei, I guess. Honestly, Howard's pretty great, but well, no, this won't fill the curve because of Lemuria. Let's just do this first then, I guess. Maybe the same difference, really, I suppose. Mojo World we're generally pretty great at. I can also probably win Mojo World by playing 2 cards next turn, and that really helps secure the Patriots. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, opponent's already played here too, though. Oh, interesting. That makes a win in Mojo World really valuable because you can spread that power, but opponent may not buy into that. Oh, I can actually play 4 cards here, which, oh my god, that feels like a monster overcommitment in a lot of ways. But oh my god, Blue Marvel, oh my god, and Tribunal, both of those allow you to still compete for this, and it always wins you the Iron Patriot. So the Tribunal's super cheap. But I only have 7 spots to play this game. Is that going to be enough? You know, it might be, honestly. I'm going to do it. I don't care. No, not 7. I only have 5 spots to play because of Mysterio, you idiot. Wow, I bet they're so tilted I have 4 cards coming down. I would be so mad. Not 7. I mean, 5 honestly might still be enough because we just have a lot of big guys. Are they? Please, God, be Airship. They're not. Basic Arrow and Victoria. Quite a bit, but they may be locked in again here soon. So they're snapping on that. Arnim Zola, probably not relevant for us. Let's just go ahead and Blue Marvel. I want to get priority here for an Eliath for sure. I'm hoping the Tribunal here kind of makes the difference, man. I don't know. Like, we're going to find out, I guess. Can I get just enough raw power down? Frigga on the Victoria. Okay, that doesn't add a ton mid, but you know. I'd add more. Oh no, the acid arrow is so brutal, dude. Oh my god. Where does this go? If I hit the Victoria, I'm really happy. I think they start putting a little, they just want a little power here, right? So I think it's fine. Let's hit the Eliath here, left on the Victoria. That's a big hit if it hits. They don't need a ton here, so Victoria's a good card to put here because they know they probably don't need a lot of power. There's a little, you know. They could maybe put it here to hedge around like ongoing removal. Oh my god, they just played an anti-venom? Really? That makes me annoyed. Pretty great Gambit. I don't actually have priority though. Is Gambit the most average power or is Darkhawk? Darkhawk's 3 across the board. This is 1 across the board, but removes potentially. I mean, it can remove some pretty big numbers, and particularly if it removes anything mid, we get the Tribunal spike off Mojo World. So that's a pretty good chance. I'm gonna play the Gambit because mid is just an absolute home run. Now, unfortunately, they're revealing first, so mid becomes a little bit less likely. That hits Mysterio. That's fine. He's bad anyway. So Victoria. Mid is just an instant win, I think, man. Just hit mid, bro. Baby, just hit mid. Just hit mid. Come on. It's almost 50-50. Mid. Mid. No. Is that enough anyway? It's enough anyway. Oh. Oh. Let's freaking go, dude. If we hit mid, remember, we win Mojo World. That gives us the plus 100. The Tribunal spreads the plus 100. We get like 33 everywhere automatically, right? But that's enough, dude. Whoa! What a fitting finish, by the way. Gambit for the win with the Iron Patriot cards. So we go 6-4, and we finish positive cubes too. Yeah, we're gonna be up 4 cubes. So we went 6-4, up 4 cubes. Amazing. Actually insane 10-game run. Totally random deck.